Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to take a look at our global first God Goku EZA up against the Cell Max event. So he should look pretty good in this stage, because obviously he not only has type advantage, but we have all that dodge. I feel like he's going to be a pretty good unit to run here, right? Because by the time we get to the final phase, where we have, as I say, type advantage, we are going to be quite built up on our super attacks as well. Because remember, we do stack for 5 turns on the 18 key super. And there, look at that. First attack of the entire event. He's coming at us with a super attack. God Goku with the dodge. 11. And look at that. We get the additional. There we go. Yesterday when I did the showcase, I was talking about the fact that the first time I used this God Goku after doing his EZA, he additionaled on the first turn, and then look at that, dodged everything except for one hit, 34 damage. Let's go. So yeah, when we get the additionals, our boy is looking pretty good. He greatly raises attack and defense for another turn on the 12 key. It only is for the duration of the turn, so it doesn't add anything to the stack. It's not going to affect like how much defense he has on the next turn, but obviously still going to be very good. So let's go ahead here, and I do want to try and let's get an 18 key super for you so we can get some stacks off here, and then we can do this and then grab the int orbs for Pan. So the only downside to running this team in this event is obviously the fact that we are going to get through the event very, very quickly. We've seen in the past with a lot of these different teams, when you go up against Cell Max, some of these teams, it's a lot better for you to kind of stall and try and get extra build up, because we're probably not going to one-turn him here. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible for that to happen. So we're not going to one-turn him, which means that we are probably going to finish him off on the next turn, which then of course means that we are going to go into the Tech Cell Max phase with God Goku not on rotation, which is pretty much becoming a running meme at this point when I showcase units against Cell Max, where I seem to always get to the tech phase for that first turn without the unit that I'm trying to showcase in the video. So I feel like that is probably what's going to happen, right? Because I bet God Goku's going to crit on the next turn, because he didn't crit on the 18 key on the previous turn. Look at that. Pan dodging the super, taking after her grandpa here. So let's see, who's the friend one? Must be the one that's already attacked, right? Because one of them still has their guard and the other one doesn't. But so I guess let's do this. Fortunately, we don't need a ton of key to get the 18 key here, so we'll do this, because then that will allow us to get, let's get all of these, and then we can grab, actually, you know what, let's grab these, because I mean, if possible, I would like to not kill. I shouldn't have got 20 key with the gods, to be fair. But you can see there, with how God Goku's defense carries over into the next phase, obviously the physical Cell Max isn't the hardest hitting unit in the world, but we took basically no damage from the normal attack. And then, yeah, even the AoE, double digit damage. They should take double digits as well, yeah. So physical Cell Max, not exactly the hardest hitting unit in the world. And yeah, God Goku has now 18 key super attacked twice. So basically, the thing I really want to see is how much he will take from the Tech Cell Max if he doesn't dodge when it comes to a normal attack. Because depending on whether he's supered or not first, he might be able to survive a super attack without dodging, but it's going to be very close, obviously. Yeah, of course we did. There's too much damage. We're getting through this too quickly, but we do have God Goku on the turn, and then Bird Q. Of course, we're going to get sealed in place. So I think the smart thing to do is to just go ahead and do this, because then the only way we even stand a chance of getting killed here is if he super attacks Carnival Goku. So, because Carnival Goku hasn't exactly built up a huge amount. He is, however, about to do another 18 key super. We have got the Goku family support memory up as well. So I think we should be okay here, right? Like, God Goku's going to eat the super, yep, straight away. Doesn't dodge. How much does he actually take here? 259k, okay. I mean, we have 600k HP on this team with the gods double leads, so we should still be looking pretty good. We are getting support from Gamma 1 as well, so not a bad attack stat for God Goku, considering how ridiculously good he is defensively. And then we get the additional, so he just tanks everything from double digits now. It'd be kind of interesting to see if Cell Max supers again and supers God Goku, how much he would actually take after the double super. Because it would be considerably less. But anyway, Carnival Goku. Hopefully he doesn't super attack again. I don't know if we would live, but... Well, he took 30k from a normal, so I don't know, maybe not. But that's from the first attack as well, obviously. If Goku gets hit and then gets supered, he's obviously taking less damage from the super. But as he was only getting attacked once then, I feel like a super attack would have been really bad for us. So, alright, so we've got Pan here. We want to go ahead and transform with the gods for sure, so we can get the action break and then some potential dodging. What's Goku's defense? 584k. So, does he take double digit? Is that enough to take double digit damage from Cell Max pre-super on the normal attacks? I actually don't know, but why don't you want those? You can get 2 rainbow orbs if you get those. Bruh. Alright, well, I guess it's better to get the 18 key super right, because then it action breaks you. So I guess we'll do this, and then... If we, as long as Goku actually comes through with the dodging, I don't need to use the Senzu Bean here, because it's not like we have to use it because of the rotation lock. So, because we don't have one this turn, right? So I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. So, okay, he super attacks as the first attack and we don't dodge. Nice. 500k. I guess that is actually slightly less than I thought. If I'd used the Senzu Bean, we actually would have lived. So, let's get back to that phase again. Okay, so, we didn't have God Goku on the first turn again. But, of course, he crit during the physical phase. So, we got through that part way faster than I would have expected. So, I think what we are going to have to do here, let's see, who has the most defense out of the two? It is the friend. So, if I put the friend, we're going to have to transform with both of them, obviously. And we're going to have to rely on the dodging, especially with the one in slot 1 here. Now, as long as we can get the 18 key super, we aren't going to have to worry about them getting the one in the final slot getting hit, which is good. So let's do this. I need to get the 18 key super with Goku, so I guess we'll grab these. And then let's actually get a heal. I didn't have to heal on the previous turn, so yeah, we should be okay. As long as we actually get the dodges here, we should be good. And don't super in slot 1. Okay, well, I guess I'll take that. Super and I'll dodge it, that's fine. So let's see what Goku does. So this is going to be God Goku's third super attack, his third 18 key super. I'm hoping that if we don't dodge any normal attacks, he will take double digit damage, and then I would be quite happy to say that he is very good for this event. So he's up to 11.6 with no support. His turn on the physical phase where we crit, we had Pan in slot 3 and it was like 14.8 or something. But we get the additional, so 8.1. Can we get the crit? Hey, look at that. Alright, so come on, God Goku, what have you got for me? Is he just going to dodge everything? And I'm not actually going to get to see how much damage. Okay, yeah, double-digit damage. And then we dodge the extra super. There we go. I kind of want to see how much the super would do to him after his 18-key super. Because we took 500k in slot 1 on that previous clip. So you would assume after we get off another super that obviously it's going to be significantly less than that. What do I do here? It's probably... The only problem I'm going to face is if we get a really bad next rotation when it comes to... Because ideally I just want to put God Goku in slot 1, but... If we get hit once... Yeah, see, our defense is not super high. I think I do just have to do this. And then do this, right? So, we get the two rainbow orbs for God Goku. Then we get our can get, wow, we can get the full super for you. And then if we save all of these int orbs here for Goku, I can just grab these for Pan. And then we should be looking pretty good here. So hopefully, if we are going to get... He double supered last turn. Now, there are some times when you go up against Cell Max that he doesn't super. It's very rare, but it has happened before. He double supered last turn, so I'm kind of hoping that he's not going to do that here. He hasn't supered at the beginning, which means we are going to be relying on Pan for the dodging in slot 3 here to get the to take us through to the win. I think next turn, especially if God Goku comes through with the crits, next turn we might actually be able to win, because Pan, I mean, you know, not a bad attack stat, and she's got type advantage. Yeah, God Goku could actually come through next turn for the W. We don't dodge the super though, so do we just die now? How much does it do? 622, yeah, okay. Only just for good old Pan. All right, let's see if we can get one more God Goku turn and see if we can actually eat an attack after the 18 key super. Okay, so we have one final turn here just to see how Goku can do. We've been getting to this last fight basically at the same sort of time every single time. Every single attempt that I've had at this, we have not only gotten to Cell Max with not having Goku on the first rotation, I've also had to use at least one Senzu Bean, right, before we actually get a rotation set up that is looking pretty good. So, I can't even get a super for Gamma 1, but at this point I really don't care. I just want to see what Goku does. I would like to see him take a normal before he... Oh, well, okay, we just die again. Wait, we're on full health, right, so we live. Yeah, okay, because we died to his super slot 1 in the first clip because we weren't on full health. But this time we were, so we managed to just survive. Alright, so yeah, him getting supered in slot 1 before he super attacks is still going to be pretty bad for you. But, I mean, there are very, very few units in the game where it isn't, right? So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Cell Max is starting to become one of those things where, like, it's kind of fun to showcase the new units or new awakenings and see how good they are against him, but like there are so many units that just do not do well against him, like at all. I guess we could actually get back to, I mean, we are going to get, I guess, one more rotation with God Goku, as long as we if we heal up here, and then I guess we can grab, you know, grab these. We get 2 rainbow orbs. And then I'm going to keep all those int orbs there. Now, I'm sure, knowing my luck, we'll end up dying this turn somehow. Like, the gods will not dodge a super or something. But we'll see if we can get one more turn in with God Goku. Because we should. I think this will be the furthest turn we get to if we get another rotation with God Goku. So he's going to have an extra stack. Although I think, based on the rotations, who are we going to have in slot 3? Is he going to have any support? I don't think he is. He's going to have Carnival Goku in slot 3, I think. So, action break. Let's just hope that that was like the second super of the turn or something, right? Because the gods and the Super Saiyan 4s, to be fair, once they've transformed, once you get your supers off, their defense is more than good enough, as you can see now there, to tank normal attacks for double-digit damage. But it's just the fact that they will get absolutely cleaned out by a super, so... Let's see what's going to happen here. No super? Alright, perfect. Alright, so we get one last turn with Goku. And we have the revival up, just in case. So, let's go ahead and... Wait, you lot... Oh, they're locked in the last slot. Okay. So that means Goku's only going to have 3 links active. He's got 500k. What does he have next to them? Still 500k. Okay, so he's not getting any extra defensive links. Right, that's fine. So let's do this. Get the full 24 key. And then we will grab these for you. And then, you know what, let's fire this off, because then God Goku should be able to get, well, I don't know, Cell Max does have a lot of HP. I was going to say God Goku should be able to get the KO here, but I guess it depends. So let's see. Okay, we dodged a super in slot 1 this time. Okay. And then, yeah, he's able to... So, basically, by the time you get to Cell Max, I did not get to the tech phase a single time without him having less than 500k defense, which is what he's got on this turn. Which means he can tank all the normal attacks from Cell Max for double digits. Just as we've seen from this video, if he doesn't dodge a super in slot 1, he takes 500k. Despite my multiple attempts, I did not manage to get a rotation where he didn't dodge a super after his 18-key super for that turn. So, we saw pre-super he takes like 500k. Afterwards, I mean, it's still going to be a lot, right? It's going to be, what, like 350 to 400 potentially? So, you ideally want him to dodge, which is kind of like the main thing for him anyway, right? Like, he can build his defense up to a good enough amount to tank normal attacks, but his weakness is always going to be that you want him to dodge super attacks, which is probably going to apply to most of the difficult bosses. So let me know what you guys think. I think he's a very good option for Cell Max, as we saw in this. Like, literally getting tagged by a super is the only way he takes damage in the tech phase. So I do think he is pretty useful for this event if you still need to beat it, or if you need to beat any of the missions for like the extra, like, you know, team with super type, unit of all types, stuff like that. He definitely can be very good for this event. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.